So, how do you find peace in the present moment? Listen, a lot of the things that I've realized is that we get caught up in a little pattern. Now, sometimes it's not just a little pattern, it seems like an absolutely massive, massive, massive pattern. But let me tell you, it's happening all the time. And it is not the people, places, and events that is causing it to you. Listen, science is showing us that our conscious mind is 6 seconds behind our subconscious. So, therefore, the feeling was already there before you became aware of it. And whatever you're looking at the time, those people, places, situations are in match with that vibration. So, say somebody pulls in front of you in a car and you just get all anxious and annoyed. You were anxious and annoyed before that happened, and that just followed the vibration. When you can really start to get the hang of this, you start to see how you are in control of your life. But what happens whenever you are, and you could just be sitting down watching television, and the next thing you have something happen inside you. What I've realized is that if I separate out what I keep thinking is the problem, so say maybe you've got some problems with money or whatever, and so every time you think of the subject, you get all anxious. What I want you to do, and really, really practice this because it really does help, is to literally take the idea of money out of the equation. Because you see, what's happening is that your neural networks that are all wired up, they're all firing together. You think money, phew, and you have a literally, your imagination runs riot, whatever it is that you're getting upset over. So separate out the money. It's not the money that's causing it. You may think it is, and you may argue with me, but that's fine. If you keep arguing, you will keep arguing to hold this in. So separate it out. It's not the money. You are judging something to be wrong. Fear, anxiety, doubt, guilt, shame, whatever it is it's attached. What's that feeling? What's the judgment you're giving that feeling? Well, that judgment, I want you to take that away as well. You see, that judgment is just making it wrong. Now, how many times are you going to make yourself wrong? Because that's what it is. You're making yourself wrong. It's your feelings, and you're making them wrong, which means you may as well be saying to yourself, you're wrong for feeling that way. Everything is perfect. Everything is giving you a message. So, what did I say before? Separate out the issue, if it's money or whatever, or a person, then the judgment of the feeling, what is that judgment? Is it fear, anxiety, guilt, whatever it is? Take that judgment out of it as well and sit with the feeling. Now, sometimes you may get really scared to do this, and I've had people really scared to sit with that feeling because they've been running away from that feeling for so long. But I promise you, if you sit there with the feeling will dissipate. Might take about 30 seconds. But if you look for the feeling without the judgment, without the object that you've attached to that judgment, the feeling will go away. It will leave a void. And in that void is that place for you to actually turn around and say, I love you. Over and over again. I call it loving it to death. Do you want to try that? So let me say that again. You take the object away. So maybe it's a money, maybe it's a person, maybe it's an event. Take that out of the way. Then the judgment that you're feeling about the feeling, take that away. Sit with the feeling, feel the feeling, and it will go. I promise. Go on. Have a go at it. And you'll notice how many times does this feeling arise, because you get it sorted in one area and it pops up somewhere else. Get it sorted in that area and then it pops up somewhere else. You can take control of it now by disassociating and disattaching, if that's a word, from everything that you thought it was about. And take 100% responsibility for the feeling. It will disappear, and then you can fill that space with love. There you go. It's just something I do on a daily basis. If I feel something's annoying me or something keeps coming up, I will do this over and over again. So I hope that helps you for today. And I wish you some peace.